Hello everyone, Dr. Beth here, and welcome to another edition of The More You Know Strength Training. So today we're going to talk about two different kinds of contractions. And we like to talk about this because oftentimes people just focus on one and completely ignore the other, which is problematic when it comes to day-to-day life. So today we're going to go over the two types of contractions. The first is a concentric contraction. So typically that's when you're using the muscle and the muscle is actually shortening. The opposite is an eccentric contraction, where you're turning the muscle on and using it to generate strength, but the muscle is actually getting longer as you use it. So a perfect example of that is me lifting this weight. As I lift this weight, my bicep muscle is becoming shorter, okay? Using that muscle strength to move this weight. Now, as I go to lower it, this muscle is actually getting longer, and I'm using that muscle to lengthen while producing strength. So the difference is oftentimes strength training activities will just focus on the concentric contractions and they don't really address the eccentric contractions. The reason why is concentric contractions are easier to do. Eccentric contractions are often a little bit more uncomfortable. But the problem is you need to be able to execute eccentric contractions every day in your day-to-day life. So for example, standing up out of a chair or walking upstairs are both examples of concentric contractions. The muscles are shortening as you use them. On the flip side, walking downstairs and controlling your body to sit down in a chair are both examples of eccentric contractions. And that's where we often notice that especially aging adults will have more difficulty. They can still get up the stairs okay, but they have trouble getting down the stairs. Or they can still stand up out of a chair, but they have more difficulty lowering down onto a low surface. So you just want to make sure that as you're building your perfect strength routine, that you have both a combination of concentric and eccentric contractions, or that during your movement, you're focusing not just on the up, but also on the down as well, controlling it and being intentional. That way you're exercising the muscle in both directions. Fair warning, if you do focus on eccentric contractions, again, they can be a little bit more uncomfortable and they are more likely to cause that delayed onset muscle soreness. So just make sure you take appropriate rest breaks in between, layer in those rest days, and stay hydrated as well as possible. Thanks so much.